Chitti, just like you taught us addition and subtraction on measurements of capacity, can you also teach us on how to multiply and divide measurements of capacity?
Yes, Chitti, please teach us more.
Today, we shall learn about multiplication on measurements of capacity and division on measurements of capacity. Previously, you learnt about some commonly used units in measurement of capacity. There were liters and milliliters. We also learnt about the relation between each of these units, that is, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. 1 milliliter is equal to 0.001 liter. There are other units like kiloliter and centiliter which are also used. 1 kiloliter is equal to 1000 liters and 1 centiliter is equal to 100 liters. Consider this problem. 10 buckets of volume weighing 1 liter 45 milliliters are used to fill a tub. Find the volume of the tub. Multiplication on measurement of capacity is also done in a similar way as addition and subtraction. It can also be solved by both the methods. One method is by converting all the quantities into a common unit. The other method is by writing the measurements in proper columns such that same units lie one below the other. Let us first employ the method of expressing in common units to solve this problem. In this method, all the quantities are expressed in a single unit. Let us express in liter. Hence, expressing volume of the bucket, 1 liter 45 milliliters is equal to 1.045 milliliters. As all the measurements are expressed using the same units, we can multiply the volume of the tub is equal to 1.045 into 10 is equal to 10.45 liters. Let us now employ the method of multiplication by writing quantities in proper columns to solve this problem. In this method, all the quantities are expressed in columns such that quantities of the same unit lie one below the other. The columns are arranged in decreasing order of largeness and magnitude. Hence, liter comes before milliliter. Therefore, 45 lies in the milliliter column. Now, first 10 is multiplied to the milliliter column. 10 multiplied with 45 gives 450. We now multiply 10 with 1, which gives 10 liters. Hence, the volume of the tub is 10 liters 450 milliliters. Why don't you solve some problems to understand this concept better? Akash, multiply 5 centiliter 3 milliliters with 5.
Let us solve this by the method of arranging quantities in columns. Since centiliter is larger in magnitude than milliliter, it comes to the left. Under milliliter column, we write 3. Multiplying from the right, first we multiply 3 with 5, which gives 15 milliliter. 10 milliliters equals 1 centiliter. Hence, carrying 1 to the left and keeping 5 in the centiliter column, in the centiliter section, we now multiply 5 with 5, which gives 25, and adding 1, we get 26. Hence, the answer is 26 centiliters 5 milliliters.
Very good. Now, Akshara, why don't you multiply 2 kiloliter 20 liter with 4?
Solving by expressing quantities in common unit, we express all the quantities in kiloliters. Hence, 2 kiloliter 20 liter is equal to 2.02 kiloliters. As all the measurements are expressed using the same units, we can multiply them. 2.02 multiplied by 4 is equal to 8.08 kiloliters.
Very good. Consider this problem. A fruit juice of volume 10 liters 200 milliliters is to be divided among 10 people. The volume given to each person is to be found. This can be obtained by division, which we will be learning now. Division on measurement of capacity is also done in a similar way as addition, subtraction, and multiplication. It can also be solved by converting all the quantities into a common unit. Let us first employ the method of expressing in common units to solve this problem. In this method, all the quantities are expressed in a single unit. Let us express in liter. Hence, expressing volume of the fruit juice, 10 liter 200 milliliters is equal to 10.2 liters. As all the quantities are expressed in a common unit, we can divide. The volume given to each person is equal to 10.2 divided by 10 is equal to 1.02 liters. Why don't you solve some problems to understand this concept better? Akash, divide 5 centiliter 5 milliliter by 5.
Solving by expressing quantities in common unit, we shall express all the quantities in centiliters. Hence, 5 centiliter 5 milliliter becomes 5.5 centiliters. Since now they are in the same units, we can divide them. 5.5 divided by 5 is equal to 1.1 centiliters.
Very good. Now Akshara, why don't you divide 8 kiloliter 200 liters by 4?
Solving by expressing quantities in common unit, we express all the quantities in kiloliters. Hence, 8 kiloliter 200 liter becomes 8.2 kiloliters. Since now they are in the same units, we can divide them. 8.2 divided by 4 is equal to 2.05 kiloliters.
Very good. Today we learnt about multiplication on measurements of capacity and division on measurements of capacity. Hope you understood all the concepts that were taught today.
Yes, thank you, Chitti.